Gintama is amazing. It's one of those shows that grow on you, and as it does, it keeps getting better and better and even more better. It's fairly different to a lot of other shonen, as for one, it doesn't have a young protagonist that goes on a hero's journey to become whatever king or leader they want to be when they grow up. We are thrown into the world of a man in his 20s, lazing around and drinking strawberry milk all day. He barely has a working job, and if he does, he can only get minor cash. See, it's already made itself more unique for not following the ordinary shonen route, with having the protagonists working themselves to become the super saiyan Hokage looking for the One Piece. So for today's video, I'll explain why Gintama is really special, and why it's even considered the peak of shonen by many people. Before I start, I have to say I haven't even finished Gintama, and I'm actually currently around 200 episodes in, but I just had to make a video now because I've enjoyed the journey a lot so far. There won't be any major spoilers in the video, as I'll try to pull you into the series to give it a chance. There might be minor spoilers, but I'll tell you to go on a different timestamp if there is. So right before I get into the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, and follow my Twitter down below. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, first I'll be talking about the plot and the overall storyline Gintama follows. But right before I try to recommend this shonen to you, don't expect to be seeing super cool epic fights each episode that makes you hyped to see the main character go through different transformations. It's a comedy anime. It has amazing fights and emotional serious moments, but it's mainly a comedy anime, from what I've seen at least. Does this make it bad? No, it makes it even better. You're watching a show that continuously makes you laugh and attached to the many different characters Gintama holds, and when you're finally hit with a serious arc, it makes you feel for the story even more. But of course, Gintama comedy as a whole is subjective and only appeals to different crowds. So obviously it will be tough for people to get into this anime if the comedy doesn't connect with them, as it's basically the anime itself. If you're one of the lucky few to connect to the great comedy Gintama holds, you'll be able to experience amazing arcs, characters, and moments that will leave you speechless. The main plot of Gintama follows Sakata Gintoki and his team of odd jobs, Shimura, Shinpachi, and Kagura. Together they make the Yorozuya, which basically means the house of 10 businesses, as their jobs are basically doing odd jobs for anyone and anywhere. This of course gives us the appeal of seeing many different new characters and places while they do their jobs, while also giving us entertaining comedy. Both Gintoki and Shinpachi are samurais, but the difference is Gintoki is a skilled and experienced one, having fought many battles in the past while holding some deep secrets about his time as one. Shinpachi, on the other hand, is a samurai growing to be better, while also getting into the messes Gintoki and Kagura continuously cause in the story. He's the middleman, the most normal of the trio. But of course everyone in Gintama has to have a weird side to them, with Shinpachi actually being the leader of a fan club that gets into all sorts of trouble, trying to gain recognition from their idol. Kagura is an Amanto, the strongest of the odd jobs. She has a tough past though that grows her into a pretty tough individual, but she does have some moments that show her caring side a lot more. Oh, and also Amanto are basically aliens. They come in different tribes, and Kagura is from the Yato tribe, the tribe that holds some of the most strongest people in Gintama. The Amanto had also invaded Edo, the place that the story is set in. Aliens are seen everywhere, and it's normal to run into them a few times. So how exactly does all of this make Gintama recognized as the peak of shonen, and different from a lot of them as well? Gintama is able to tackle two genres in a way that doesn't make it seem messy. It fits well into the stories that it gives us, and the payoff works perfectly. The comedy of Gintama is what originally got me into watching it, but it took some time of course. It's a long-running shonen anime that mostly shows comedy episodes in each arc. It's also episodic, which means it doesn't really follow the ordinary story format that brings something new to the plot. But what it does do is get you into the world of Gintama, making you love the characters, soundtracks, and moments that make you laugh so much that you'll find yourself even rewatching the anime as a whole again. I've heard people say that they've rewatched Gintama even though it's over 300 episodes, but I'm not even surprised as it's just that entertaining. It's really the best comedy that I've seen so far, and I think it will keep that spot for a very long time. So the other genre that Gintama is able to tackle very well is the action genre, but it handles it in a way that doesn't make it look like anything Naruto or One Piece would pull off. Gintama's serious arcs are some of the most greatest arcs in the anime that many people have recognized. Seeing the characters that we've grown to like and connect to going through risky and bloody events is literally scary, as we don't know if they could die next. Gintama has been able to kill off characters in serious arcs, so this fear would be able to stick on you, but it can also make you hyped for the fights that this anime showcases as well. They're thrilling, entertaining, and the blades that clash are filled with many different emotions, with sadness coming out on top. Every serious arc either ends on a hype note or a sad one, but either way it's gonna hit very well with you if you've already seen the many different comedy episodes before that. The two genres that Gintama is able to handle blend in together very well, and I can't wait for what the next ones have in store. If you're wanting to get into Gintama now, make sure to not start watching it on the first 2 episodes. Start at episode 3, as episode 1 and 2 are just specials that hold the characters of Gintama celebrating they had just gotten an anime. If you've watched those episodes, you wouldn't even know half of the characters that are shown, so just keep that in mind if you do eventually want to get into it. If you do actually get into Gintama and finish it, I'll probably make a full series review on it when I finish the anime myself first. You won't regret getting into it though, as it could actually turn into one of your favorites, because it sure is turning into one of mine. So that's why I'm gonna end it off for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to put down some more video suggestions below so I can pick them for another video. But like always, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, turn on bell notifications, and follow my Twitter down below. It's been Endless Requiem, peace.